had to start over because I hit an app on my phone, and it just messed up the thing. So I hate it when I hate when this recording app messes up or gets interfered with another app. But anyways, recently I've moved, and I'm currently doing I guess an internship with a church. Granted, I'm not Christian or anything, but it was an idea that my stepmother came up with, and she wants me to be a part of her church and record videos for them. And this is my second time at the church, and I've met the pastor. Um, she's an African woman, and the church is very matriarchal. There's a lot of women, and I was actually surprised that all the ushers were women. And so I don't know if this was done on purpose or whatever, but yeah, there's a lot of women in the church, African women. It mostly caters to people of African or Caribbean descent. So sometimes a good bit of the time you'll see some women in their African garbs or whatever, or representing their country. One thing that pisses me off with the church is that it's this typical Negro shenanigans of being spiteful or scornful, holier than thou. That's what Tariq would say. You have a lot of. This is my second time, and I've noticed this pattern where the sermons are about the heart or about human nature or whatever. And so she reads these scriptures, and she's saying that man is innately evil or has bad intent, and God regretted the creation of man. And so, the pastor, she would do some sermons. I hope the word isn't too bad, but she would do some sermons, and she would talk about the impurities of the heart. Don't be envious, pride. Don't be vengeful, don't murder, steal, commit adultery, fornication, or whatever. And so I noticed the crowd, they tend to get pretty hyped when they're talking about, when they're throwing, they're throwing sins at the table. They're just saying like, yeah, adultery, lies. And, they'll copy some stuff from the Bible. And then I also noticed that I also noticed that okay, that's not alright. Anyways, yeah, I would notice that the pastor would make up some stuff, and so you'll see her adding in sins, and then she'll come up with her own and be like, oh hey, yeah, you're a bad person if you don't pay your tithes. Oh, you're a bad person if you don't pray. You're a sin. It's a sin. You're a bad person if you don't listen to your pastor. And that got me. I was like, okay. But everybody acts all holy. I know it's like a trend. Like everybody, like the first hour, everybody's holier than thou. We're name dropping sins, and then what gets people is I guess I'll call it the sucker punch. And the sucker punch is the oxymoron event where the uh, where the congregation it realizes their own hypocrisy. They see um, they realize their own hypocrisy. They realize that what they'll do, what the pastor will do is that she'll say, and I'm not perfect, and I'm a work in progress, and um, I sin too, and I also ask God for forgiveness and repent. And everybody realizes like, oh shit, if she's not perfect, then we're not perfect. And then everybody realizes that they're the freaking hypocrisy that they can't stand and hate. And it works. It gets them every time, every freaking time. I noticed within the church that I gotta tell you about this one. Okay, so they're in need of a parking space, a new parking lot, because it fills up pretty easily. I'll probably say there's about, on average, on Sundays at least, about 200 people, maybe less, attend church. And the parking lot does get pretty full. I'll probably say it does get full. And so, I had a piss poor, out. It's a piss poor parking lot. Even entering it is freaking piss poor. I never seen like a double. I don't even know how to describe like a double edge lump in the parking in the exit, or the spot where you enter and exit. I guess it was supposed to be a sidewalk, and then I don't know. It seems really weird that an exit would be shaped that way. And so I get tired when I go up the ramp, and even when I go down it, I'm like I feel the rim kind of grinding the car, the concrete grinding the car. Anyways, it's funny though, because like she will bless people, and she always gets them with the hook of, in 2017 everything's gonna be all right, and you will be self-employed, you will have all the money in the world, you will get all the riches and materials that you desire. And then, in reality, this woman's asking for money. She's asking for money for the church, because I guess they couldn't get loans because the banks, they don't give loans to religious institutions, and so she said something that she had to get a loan from a private sector, and they have to pay it back. And so she's doing all this so-called blessing, and in reality, the church needs money. And so they did this crazy thing to where they did this crazy thing where the pastor asked everybody, next Sunday, don't come here unless you have a business plan. We need everybody to have a business plan and find some way to make money. And I'm like, oh God, like this is black economics right here. You didn't even give it time. You just going off of. Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna work. I mean, it's kind of early, but I was just probably saying you might as well just do a freaking car wash. There's really nothing that you're gonna successfully establish right off the jump. What you're gonna say? We're gonna start a car sale company or something. We're gonna start selling used cars, auction used cars. Like, I can see them scraping up maybe $500 at best if they're doing like bake sale, you know, you know, doing a garage sale and shit like that. But there's really no hope for the church. I don't really see how they're gonna muster up that type of money, to pay back a loan, especially on an emergency level. Like shit. I was just kind of flabbergasted because I'm like nodding my head like, you know, you're blessing everybody, telling them the lies that they're automatically going to be self-employed, they're going to have all the money in the world, and in reality, like, it's such an oxymoron. Like, wait a minute, you're doing all the blessing, but ironically, you have nothing to bless yourself with. I mean, like, come on. I mean, sometimes I really do wonder if this woman realizes that she's full of shit. She's a nice woman, nice person in general, but in reality, there's nothing tangible. There's nothing going on that will, I'll rephrase it. There's nothing that she will say, do that will impress me. I'm already disappointed. I've only been to two of these church meetings or masses or whatever. You know, good person, but I'm just not in the business of giving people false hope. And we're just talking about we're blessing and everybody's gonna be mega successful. And in reality, I'm not even seeing it. People are mad that Trump's in office. We got all this other shit going on in the world, and like, black folks really don't have the nerve to say that, oh, we're winning because of God. Like, no, you're not. You're not winning. Um, and I'll get to another instance. I'll make this into a part two.